Hello, it's Jan,
And Ashley.
and we are here to show you about a new product that Baby Lock has released that if you have not read about it or heard about it, it's time to learn.
Absolutely.
It's very exciting. We are in special order mode on this particular item. It's that new, so you can jump on the bandwagon to get this item ordered right now so that you get to have it before everybody else does.
Yes, ma'am.
It is called Design Suite by Baby Lock.
Ooh.
This is the first one that they're coming out with, and what's cool about that, can I show you some samples
Absolutely.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is a holiday themed one. I'll just do
Oh,
one
my
at a time.
goodness.
So this is,
Spider
obviously,
webs.
it's a Halloween one, and I apologize, but in my rush to try and get everything ready, I surged right over the top of my bats. They were tangled in my web.
They kind of have hair now.
Yeah, they're tangled in the web. And then, can you see what that says?
Boo.
Boo, 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 all the way around it. And we love this fun spider
cute.
web that's in it. And this is just a few of the designs that are in the Halloween
That's
portion of
awesome.
it. So this goes for people who have a Solaris Vision,
Okay.
or if you have a Solaris that has upgrade 3 on it,
Okay.
it can do this.
That's awesome.
I'll explain it more in just a minute. So that one's some of the Halloween designs. And then this one is Thanksgiving designs.
Oh my
Which you can see, it
goodness.
has the give thanks in there. We have the pies all around. And then can you see the itty bitty pies?
Little tiny pies. How cute.
Yeah, that's chocolate pie for me. What is
Oh,
it for
there
you?
go. Pumpkin pie. My dad has a great pumpkin pie recipe.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I don't like pumpkin pie. And then this is the fun Christmas one.
Ooh, I love those.
So we
candy
have that
canes.
fill stitch, and then we have motif stitches, and we've got holly leaves in a couple of different sizes, and we have candy canes that are going all the way around it. Isn't that one precious?
I love that.
The other one that's going to be on Design Suite 1 is Happy New Year. So we thought we would
Okay.
show you how that one goes together.
Perfect.
Okay, so as I set that aside, I wanted to let you know that, again, this works on Solaris Vision, Solaris 1 or 2, if you have upgrade 3 on your machine.
Okay.
But there's another little catch to it.
Yeah.
If you own Palette 11, you can use
Oh.
this also because you do all the designing in the software.
Got it.
And then you would just bring your design into the machine. So
Perfect.
there are multiple ways to be able to get this in there. Solaris Vision, Solaris with upgrade 3,
And
Palette 11.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we clear?
Yeah.
Excellent. So what we are going to do is we're going to go into IQ Designer,
Okay.
and these designs will come to you on a flash drive.
Okay.
And we have them loaded over here into our computer
Perfect.
sewing machine. It is a computer.
Kind of a computer.
It is.
yeah.
So we need a shape. And we decided we were going to do a circle on this one.
Oh, yeah, because we did squares for all the others.
We did squares for the others, but we don't want to go outside the box. There is a circle for you. And I know that I want it to be comparable in size to this, so I'm going to resize it. Right now it's 6.5,
Okay.
and I want it to be about 9.
Easy enough.
And I say about 9 because I'm going to put something around the outside. Actually, I'm going to go down just a little bit because I know what I'm putting around it.
Ooh.
Okay, so we have our circle.
Okay.
As you know, IQ Designer is playing with art and turning it into a stitch file. So the design suite itself is not stitch files.
Okay.
It is files that you can utilize in IQ Designer. So I'm going to say okay to that, and we want to now assign things. So as you know, these are line properties and these are fill properties. If I go into my line properties, as you can see, we've got all the different options, but remember, if you touch this one,
It takes you to your fancy.
it takes you to the select fancy ones. And then this is that category that we've been seeing, and it's like, what is custom? Well,
Okay.
I'm about to show you. What is custom?
Perfect.
So when I touch this one and I have my flash drive, I've downloaded some of them onto the machine to come back and forth to them, but the Happy New Year ones I know are on my flash drive. So I'm going to touch the pocket to pull it out. There's my New Year folder.
Okay.
And right now we're doing line motifs.
Okay.
Actually, do we want to fill it first or do the line motifs?
That's up to you.
Let's fill it first. So I'm going to
Okay.
go back. I think it's going to work out better if I do that. So if we come back to
Our
fill,
lines or our fills, yeah.
and then we're going
Same
to
thing.
touch that, and we're going to touch that, and we're going to touch custom, and we're going to go to the pocket, and we're going to go to New Year, and we're going to go to fills. So it's the same thing. It's just a little bit different path.
Got it.
Which one do you want to put in there, Ashley?
Maybe the Happy New Year?
That one?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it also had champagne glasses, top hats, scrolls, and calendars and stuff. So, but we're going to use Happy New Year.
Okay.
So we're going to touch that one, and I'm going to say okay to it, and we're just going to pick a color. So how about if I pick white?
Okay.
Because I know I'm going to be able to see white.
Well, it won't show up on our white page.
Oh, you're right. We'll go back.
It'll show up on our blue fabric.
That's true. Right now we need to be able to see what we're doing, don't we? You're so smart. What would I do without you, Ashley? How about if we make it like a bright yellow?
Okay.
Okay, we'll be able to see that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell the filled in area that I want it to fill in all of this
Yep.
with the Happy New Year.
Because a bucket fills and a paintbrush paints.
That's right. So we have it in there, and that's just a placeholder for it. But we want the circle around the outside to have a property as well.
Okay.
So this is where we're going to go back up to this one and go to select, go to custom, go to the folder, go to Happy New Year, go to, oops, not fills.
And it doesn't show anything because you can't use those there.
Go
At
to
least
New
it
Year,
doesn't let you mess it up.
Go to motifs, and which one do we want to use here? We have champagne, Happy New Year, midnight clocks, party hats, and a top hat.
I kind of like the clocks.
You want to try that?
Yeah.
Midnight clocks. And we'll make it be red or pink or whatever that is, just so we can see it better.
Okay.
And so again, a pencil can draw, right? I don't want to
Yep.
draw.
You don't want to draw.
I want that line to be something. So I'm going to touch my bucket, and I'm going to touch the line and see how it turned it kind of red.
Yeah.
All right, so now the magic happens.
Okay.
Because right now it's just holding its place. And we're going to say next. And look at that.
Oh, wow.
But do we want Happy New Year to be bigger or smaller?
I think it needs to be bigger.
Okay, so we're going to go into sizing it. And what do you think? Maybe 150%, and we'll see what that looks like?
Yeah, let's give that a shot.
Oh,
Oh, wow, that was almost perfect.
I think if we go up like 5% more, we might get past those. What do you want to try
Yeah,
it?
let's give it a shot.
I think that looks great.
Yeah.
You think one more, just for fun?
Yeah, we could give it a shot. Worst case scenario, we go back down. It's
That's
not
right.
that hard.
I like that.
I do too.
So we have Happy New Year on there. Of course, you do have the ability, if you wanted to change the angle, if you wanted to turn off the outline, if you wanted to skew it, if you wanted to change the where the focus is on it. For example, on the Give Thanks, the way it's printed on there wasn't centered in our square. So we offset it to make Give Thanks fit right into the middle of it.
Perfect.
But I'm happy with the way Happy New Year is on there.
Yeah.
All right, and so then let's go to the next item, which is the clocks. I think they should be bigger.
Yeah, I agree. They're kind of hard to tell that they're clocks right
So
now.
we're going to make them bigger. What do you say we make them like that?
Yeah, give it a try.
Oh yeah, I like that a lot
Oh,
better.
yeah.
A lot better. And then you can also change how close together they are. And also you can make it be, on this one, I don't think it would matter because it's the clock. If you did, then all of the clocks would be pointing to 6 o'clock if we flipped it. But let's make them be a little bit further apart. Remember, these are tenths of an inch right here. Should we do it so there's 12 of them?
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can make that happen. I don't know if I'm that good.
We can pretend.
12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there's 13 on there.
Oops.
A little bit bigger?
Maybe.
Is it? You know what?
I think so.
I think we're trying too hard to make it look like a clock. I'm going to bring it back down because if it has 11 or 13, I think that's more confusing. Let's just have closer together.
There we go.
There. Then it doesn't look like it's necessarily trying to be a clock.
True.
You like that?
I do.
Shall we stitch it?
Let's do it.
Okay. So if we wanted to come back and play with this some more, we need to put it into memory. So we're going to say memory, and we're going to touch. Right now, I'm going to put it back on the sewing machine.
And this is going to save it as an art file that we can make more edits to later.
Right. So it saves it on there, and now I'm going to hit set. Because remember, this is kind of greenish down here. What color is it going to turn?
I don't remember on this machine. Blue.
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 So now we're in embroidery. And again, I'm not going to use orange and bitterroot as my colors. It's just that it made it easy for you all to see it on the screen.
Yep.
I'm going to use white. And the
Okay.
other thing I'm going to do is, because I'm floating my fabric here, I'm going to put a basting stitch on it. You have to be in embroidery to get to a basting stitch. So we're going to say layout, and that's my basting stitch, the flower with the stitch line around it.
That's easy
So
enough.
it put the stitch line down so it'll hold everything together. Then I can minimize that again.
Do
And
you
then
just have fabric over there?
I have fabric, I have batting, and I have stabilizer.
Okay.
Okay? And one of my favorite things about this machine, if you go into your settings page, there is embroidery foot auto down. Turn it
Yes.
on. Because
Absolutely.
then I know that this is so hard, because if it's off, look what it does, it's red. What do I have to do to make it not be red?
Put your presser foot down.
Put my presser foot down. But if I'm in embroidery foot auto down on,
Our foot's
it's
green.
green. All I have to do is touch my go button and it'll lower the presser foot.
I love that.
It's the little things that make us happy.
It saves us a step.
It does. So I'm going to go ahead and get that basting stitch on there,
Okay.
and that'll get that zoomed around there. And then we're going to come back and stitch the other parts of it. So it will be stitching the Happy New Year portion of it first, and then we might end up changing our thread color to something else for the clocks around it. That might be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that it the little crosshair moves on your screen depending on where you're stitching.
Yeah, so that you know, like if you're trying to, if your thread were to break or bobbin run out or something, you can get back to where you were because you can watch where the crosshair goes.
Absolutely.
Now, I did want to tell you about some other features on this while it's stitching out. Where did I put my piece of paper, Ashley?
I don't know. Oh, I hear it. Did it fall?
Yes, you're so smart. Okay, we're going to say go again, and it's going to start doing Happy New Year. So, some of the neat things about the Baby Lock Design Suite collection, it provides the Baby Lock Solaris owners, like I said, if you own a Vision, or if you have Upgrade 3 on your Solaris, and Palette 11 owners with many more custom decorative fills and motifs. There are 20 unique decorative fills and 20 companion motifs that can be used to embellish and add extra personality to embroidery creations. These are not embroidery files. These files are a collection in a format that will only work on the Vision or a Solaris 1 or 2 that has been upgraded to version 3 or on Palette 11. The product includes a USB stick. It has all the fill and motif designs. There's an instruction sheet on how to use it, a graphic sheet with all the design thumbnails, and a digital QR code that links to an instructional video.
Oh, they've got videos too?
They
That's
have
handy.
videos too. So let me show you while that's stitching that out. Boy, that looks bright on that blue.
Yeah, it does.
These are some of those design suite collections,
Oh, wow.
okay?
Oh, look at the turkeys.
So we've got in Halloween, bats, more bats,
Pumpkins and bats.
more bats, spider webs. This is that spider web we use, but it looks kind of different when it's smaller like that.
Yeah.
We just use the inside section of the spider web. And then what does this one have on it?
Owls, it looks like.
Oh.
Little owls and moons and stars.
I like that. And then the motif stitches are bats, boo, candy corn, ghosts, and owls.
Do you even like candy corn?
I do like candy
I
corn.
don't.
Oh, I do like candy corn. Thanksgiving has pie,
Cute.
turkeys. Here's that give thanks. And this is
Tinier turkeys.
tinier turkeys. And this is,
Leaves? Pine cones?
it kind of looks like wheat to me.
Oh, wheat.
Yeah. And then it says give thanks across here. There's the pie, pumpkin, turkey, and there's some more wheat.
Okay.
So those are some really pretty ones for Thanksgiving. The holiday one which has ornaments, candy canes.
It's like holly and berries.
Oh yes, that's what that is. A candle, and it says Happy Holidays. And we have bows, candy canes.
Presents? Tiny presents.
Is that what those are?
Yeah, there's like a little box with a bow
Oh, it's a
on
box
top.
with a bow. And then we have the holly leaves, and we have,
Ornaments again?
I think so.
Cute.
And then down here on New Year's, which is the one we're working on right now, we have the calendar. We have champagne. Happy New Year. This is, which one is
they
that?
They called it swirls.
Oh, scroll.
Scrolls.
Happy
Yeah,
New Year
there we go.
scroll. That is beautiful.
It is.
And we also have the top hats. What do we have over here in?
Looks like we got champagne, one that says Happy New Year, the clocks, the party hats, and the top hats.
So all of these collections, and as I said, these are not embroidery designs. These are designs that whenever you use it in the software or in IQ Designer, it takes over having those properties where you can make it assigned to something and you can adjust it. So that's a really cool feature to have with IQ Designer, and they plan on coming out with even more design suites. This is the first one, and you're thinking, but it's not Halloween, and Christmas and New Year's are so far away.
Oh, girl, we gotta start those projects now, though.
We do. If they were to wait until November to come out with this, one, you would have missed Halloween. You don't have time for Thanksgiving or Christmas stuff. So it's just a good idea to go ahead and get the holiday things out. My theory on this, what time of year can you buy a swimming suit?
Starting at like before spring break. Yeah.
Like February, which is too cold to go try on a swimsuit.
Oh, yeah.
And how about in August when you really need a swimsuit?
They're gone.
They're gone. You can go buy a coat.
You can maybe find the clearance rack of the swimsuits that don't fit you.
Yeah. The ones that no one else wanted.
Yeah.
So the same theory applies on this. So how's it going over here?
Oh, it's looking pretty good.
It is looking pretty good. So while that's stitching away, why don't we talk to you all about some of the event things we have coming up?
Absolutely.
All right, so let's go over here, Ashley.
Okay.
So one of those things we have coming up is...
Wonderful.
It's the Threducation 101 class. It is a great lecture style class that is on April 25th, 2023 at all locations. It's at 10 a.m. It's about 2 hours long, and it is going to be a live video feed so that you can see the instructor talk about all the different wonderful threads. We carry these in store, and sometimes you just look at it and you're like, oh, I'm not even sure what to do with some of the wonderful threads.
Yeah.
But look at the fancy things that you can
these are so
do.
interesting.
It is very interesting. And I think sometimes one of the last things we try is maybe using a different kind of thread, and sometimes we don't use different kinds of needles, and it really can make an impact.
That one just has so much texture.
Yes. I mean, they're amazing. I love this one. So that is going on at all the stores. And again, call us to sign up. It's $10 for the class.
Oh,
and
wow.
guess what? You all get a free gift.
It's practically free.
Practically free. It's so worth coming to it. So I'm excited to learn about it myself.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so that one's coming up very soon. Go ahead and get the phones ringing. Call us to get signed up for that. And then we also have a few seats left with Missy. Humble has a couple of weeks later, but you're running close on time too. And I know they only have a few seats left. Humble, if you have not seen Missy Billingsley in person, she's fantastic. The things that she's going to talk about when it comes to surging and sashiko and being creative and thinking outside the box. Maybe you won't know what to do with a serger, and this is your chance to come find out. Maybe you don't own one yet. It's a good opportunity to see if this is the kind of thing you want to own.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that serging is just going around the edge of something.
Not at all.
I mean, yeah, you can do that, but you're not using it to its full capacity if you do that.
Yep.
And it will be on the wonderful Triumph. We'll show you that over here in just a second. It is $199 for that class. Early bird special ended at the end of February, but give us a call. Let's get you in the class. It includes the kit. There's a trunk show the day before. You get a pin, you get a shirt, and you're going to receive $20 in Missy bucks.
Nice.
So something you should come to. Let's show them the Triumph right over here.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's do a little
Okay.
walk around, walk around.
The easier way.
Walk around, walk around.
All right,
Yep.
that is the Baby Lock Triumph. that is what people are going to be sewing on. We're going to have 2 people to a machine, so you get lots of hand-on use with it.
Nice.
It has a nice big throat. It has the presser foot levers over there on the right.
Oh, that's my favorite
It
part.
has safety features in it. It can do up to 8 threads. It has speed control on it. It is an amazing machine. I try to do as much as I can on my serger, and then things that I can't do, like a buttonhole, I'll come back over to my sewing machine. Free motion quilting I've even done on this. And my 1/4 inch seams on a serger.
I did that whole pillowcase
Yeah.
with the ruffles and the pieced section and
Absolutely.
the cover stitching on top and all sorts of stuff all on a serger.
That's pretty sweet. So while this is still finishing up the Happy New Year part of it, you want to show them how it's coming along?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's coming along. We're going to get to the clocks here in just a second.
Too fun.
But I wanted to talk to you about what our special is this week.
Yeah.
Okay, so Quilter Select is batting. It's thread. It's quilting stabilizers. But I wanted to bring your attention to this batting. We use batting in all of ours. This would make beautiful placemats for the different parties that you're going to be having. So what's the special going to be, Miss Ashley?
Ooh. Well, you never just need one package of batting.
You don't. You don't.
You don't.
So if you come in and buy 1 package of batting at regular price, you get the
Second one,
second package of batting at
25% off?
25% off. What a great deal.
I might need some myself.
I'm telling you, I mean, I've got quilt tops that I've never gotten completely put together.
Oh gosh.
What a great time to come and get that. So as you
Absolutely.
can see, it's finishing that up. It's going to come and put the clocks around it. We'll show you the finished product in just a minute, but I want you all to make sure that you do a couple of things. What is it, Miss Ashley?
Yep. We have
need
to like,
like,
share,
share,
and comment.
Because we want to spread the word to the whole wide world that Be Sew In is the place to go. I've had so many people just recently that referred their friends to us to come to club, to come to classes, to come buy a machine. We appreciate that. Brick and mortar stores offer something that online just cannot give to you. And we want to be part of your family. We want you to be part of the Be Sew In family. And the way you do that is like, share, comment, spread the word. Okay. I think it's about to finish that part, Ashley.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's almost
And then
done.
we'll be able to go over to the clocks real quick. I'm going to grab another thread.
Okay.
Finishing that part.
Yeah, I like that we have our little progress bar up top so we can see where we are.
Absolutely. Are we getting close to it?
Getting there.
Okay. Well, you know what I have handy here?
What?
I've got hot pink or aqua thread. Which one do you want?
Aqua.
Okay. We'll do aqua clocks on.
Aqua clocks. Why not?
On this one, I'm actually using the embellished matte thread because I just love this thread.
Yep. That tends to be what we have close to the machines because we use a lot of it.
Yeah, this is your little progress bar. You can see where it's going. It might have just a couple more stitches there. I love that so that you know how far into something you are. It actually takes longer to go around and do the little pieces on the edge because it has to cut
All
those
the
stitches.
thread cuts, yeah.
And once it hits that red right there, look, it said go to this one.
Perfect.
So in case you don't remember how easily this machine threads, I'm going to cut my thread. You always want to pull it out from the needle. Don't pull it backwards. That's not good for your machine. And I'm going to take that one off, and I'm going to put this one on. You go down and around, come back up the U-turn, around the take-up lever, behind this hook, into the groove and cut it off, and then we push the needle threader button, and it's that easy.
Oh yeah.
And remember, what did we turn on?
The auto presser foot down.
Right, so all I got to do is what?
Press the button.
Press the button. And that's going to sew the clocks all the way around this. Oh, it dragged that little thread. That's okay, I can trim that out.
Oh yeah.
But isn't that going to be fun?
Oh, I love it already.
All the way around. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I can't wait to see you all come in and get your buy one, get one 25% off Quilter Select batting. I can't wait to see you at the events. Be sure to call any one of the stores. We can get you signed up. And we look forward to seeing you as spring continues along. Thanks for joining us today. Talk to you next time.